Good evening, everyone.
Oh.
I am Jad. Hiya, Bria. I have just spoken to Tim. So, yeah, we sort of just had a quick catch up on last night. I'm sure this StreamYards is going to do lally day. On the YouTube side, it's saying 7, but on here it's saying 0. So, don't you get fed up for asking Amjad if he's fell down oil yet? Well, we've gone from one extreme to... Don't like it, Amjad. No, I don't think so.
No idea.
I don't think so.
Sorry, Zig.
So, yeah, no, I mean, to be quite honest with you, I don't think so. Hi, Terry. Do you think you ought to refresh it? Because it's saying there's nobody in.
Refresh it.
So, if you're still watching, Tim, you can come back up now, you know. Well, hang on a minute. I'm not going. I'm just refreshing it. So I'll be back as soon as I can. Because it's saying that there's nobody in here. So I don't know whether StreamYard... I'll let... Because Tim is a pro at this live streaming lark.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you take the helm for a couple of seconds because it's showing that there's nobody in this side.
Right.
But if you go on, there's 8 watching on YouTube side.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to refresh it. So if you want to hold fort for me, and
I'll hold the fort for you, Jeanette.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, Tim.
Not a problem, Jeanette.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll not be long.
No, okay. So how is everyone tonight? Oh, well, I'll just fill in for Jeanette. Jeanette will be back just shortly. So, yeah, I had my very first live stream last night, and I enjoyed myself. Very funny, apart from the first 2 technical hiccups. So, that was quick.
Yeah, still saying there's nobody in.
That's me just getting a notification to say you've just gone live.
Oh, about 10 minutes late.
Yeah, as usual.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you did very well last night, Tim, honestly. I've refreshed it and it's still not showing as nobody's in, so probably a glitch on StreamYards.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Send money internationally with low fees with
Remitly.
Hi, Scotty. How are you?
Hi, Scotty.
Hello, welcome to another.
But it's been absolutely pissing it down here today.
Same here today. Same here as well, Jim.
Absolutely. And we talk about windy.
Yeah.
And then on weather forecast tonight, it's now said that we're going to have some more snow and ice.
Hi, Amjad.
It'll make its mind up.
Yeah. Hi, partners.
Hi, Gordo. Hi, partner. Happy birthday to Gordo. Happy birthday to Gordo. Happy birthday, dear Gordo. Happy birthday to you. So there you go. Got to do it again on Saturday because it's Johnny's birthday on Saturday.
Chris, I really didn't want to know that.
Hey, up. There's, you know, him sitting at one end of the room and me at the other end has its benefits, Tim, believe you me.
Yeah, I bet it does.
And this is no word of a lie, and this will going to make you laugh. Even Biscuit's got fed up on it and he's in kitchen in his basket. Because normally it's on right at side of Chris. I've got like one of them, it's like a big square, it's not a bed, it's like a, I don't know what you call it, pillar.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's normally over there next to Chris. So even he's got wise to his farts. He's gone in kitchen. Has to wait. So, hope you've had a good birthday, Gordo.
Yes, I hope you have, Gordo.
What do you mean, old man?
Yes.
He's only about a year older than you. Now, is it? It was 53 today, and how old you in November?
Say what?
Yeah, right. Put
Yeah,
on, it's
you
got
wish.
no-
You wish, Chris. Yeah, exactly, Jeanette. Exactly.
I'm trying to think. 51, aren't you?
52.
Oh, 50. Oh, even I don't know how old he is. It's 52
52
in
November.
November. But
I'm
yeah,
50 in July.
I'm 61 in September.
Jeez.
I tell you something, I felt my age today. I'm more. Oh, my shoulder. I'm riddled with arthritis, and I haven't even been able to lift my arm anyway, because it's like right here, right in, in my collarbone and in my joint.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think it's this changing weather. I think that's what's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it sort of when it's at its worst, it's at its worst. So how's the car hunting going?
Fell over and Scotty. No sound, Scotty. Oh, that's better.
Oh, he says he went and looked at a Mercedes. This is the thing, Scotty. If you look on this 15 watching, now on the StreamYard thing, it says 0.
Weird.
Saying there's nobody watching on the StreamYard's part.
Past 2 days I've been having problems with my camera.
I've been out and come back in again.
Hi, Joel.
Yeah. Hello, Joel.
Oh, Amjad says, well done with your first live stream last night. I managed to watch the other half earlier. Hi, Joel.
Amjad.
Oh, your brother's hilarious.
Don't remind me.
Oh, God.
Did you regret it?
Honestly, Tim, nobody calls Chris Christopher. And if he go ape shit.
Yeah. I will have a word.
Hiya, Kirsty.
Hi,
but
Kirsty.
yeah, I mean, I know you grew up together, but I know his name's Anthony, but he said to everybody, I'd just call me Tony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think he was just doing it to wind you up, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, definitely.
So I had a surprise package come today.
Right.
Well, I seen Amazon Prime van pull up, and I'd ordered some because I take these multivitamins.
Yeah.
And they're not. Well, they're supposed to be coming Wednesday. So I saw this Amazon Prime van pull up, and I went, "Oh, I wonder if they're delivering me tablets early."
Yeah.
Anyway, they just shoved it through the door. I went, these. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
When I opened it, it's some zinging lemon essence. You know that peppermint essence?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I don't know whether that person wants me to tell everybody who sent it me. I'll leave it, up to that person.
Yeah.
But I did get a little bit of a note.
All right. With the person's name
on. What we're saying ding dong for? What's that all about?
Ding dong.
Ding dong, Gary. Yeah.
We came in with ding
dong.
Oh, Gary Moss.
Gary after all with fools and horses.
Yeah. Partners.
Hi up, Jeanette, Tim and Scott.
Hi, Partners. I've done a provisional deal on a Jaguar estate, providing it's okay after I've inspected. Ooh. Yes. So the parcel from the unknown person arrived.
What's that one?
It's zingy lemon
Hello,
natural
Crypto.
flavouring. You know, like the
Hi, Crypto.
peppermint one that I ordered.
Yeah.
It was from it was a surprise from a subscriber.
Mm.
I've got a confession to make.
What?
And no, it wasn't the second gunman on the grassy knoll. No, that's a joke. That bit's a joke. That's a reference to John F. Kennedy.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah,
I
second
ain't got a
gunman.
scoop of what you were talking about.
No, I took that from Ace Ventura. No, I said I.
Hi,
called out
Terry.
to you. It should have had my name on
Yeah,
it.
I know it was you that sent. I did send you a message. It was partners that,
Yeah, it was me.
and
Well,
Very nice partners.
but yeah, I've got a little note, but I'm not going to reveal. I'm just going to say a gift from Park Nest. Enjoy your gift from Park Nest.
Yeah.
So it even comes with like a little thing, you know.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But when I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the others, I didn't get that. I just
I got
I got my
some
tablets
videos
to
as
come
well.
early. I were expecting some tablets coming, and yeah.
Mhm.
I'll be getting this back tomorrow. It's finally ready.
Well, they don't subscribe and
potatoes.
everything.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Covered by
It'd be like
warranty.
shit off a shovel.
It'll drive properly. You know, noises coming from back.
That was a good start. I can't price properly.
And it'll brake
dear.
straight. That was first warning sign.
I'll tell you something. We've had everything today. It's been blowing a gale.
Yep.
It's been absolutely pissing it down all night. And
Same
then
here as
we're
well.
watching weather forecast this evening, and it says we're going to have more snow and ice. I thought, oh, Jesus,
I'm
wet.
flipping
You
it.
know, on 26, we put clocks forward, and it's officially summertime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're getting like snow drifts and about 2 foot of snow.
Yeah.
Bloody wind, rain, and ice, and yeah. We're supposed to be coming into summertime. Well, not exactly summertime, but you know what I mean.
Definitely. Hi, Bria's Rustic Restorations.
I have said I agree, hadn't I? Yeah, anyway.
Pardon me.
So yeah, the hair's looking very nice, Tim. I just think what it would benefit from now is a little bit of a little bit off there and there.
Yeah.
It looks more like Dennis the Menace. They never know.
It's took well though, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Cheers,
It has
partners.
took.
You missed it. I was live last
You
night.
did keep it on a bit longer than what it said on thing because you live streams.
Yeah.
It hasn't stained your face, has it, Tim?
No, not stained my face.
I'm going to say
I
because
made
you
sure I washed it off
got
first.
some on your face and everything, hadn't you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's a. I tell you what. What I use, and they're quite. So all I use wet wipes. You know when I've dyed my hair.
Yeah.
Just a quick wipe round with wet wipes and your ears. Did you notice that you got it in all your crevices in your ears and everything? Oh dear, it gets everywhere, like it in your inside your ears, and they brilliant. Just a quick wipe and a quick, nearly went to look at E-Class 3 litre V6 diesel, but after a phone and some research, it has the injector Black Deathish. What's that?
Oh, it's when one of the injectors leaks.
Oh. That was a good one. That one is partners.
Yeah, injector Black Death. Diesel engines are prone to that. It's just leaking.
You see that to me don't mean you know what I mean. I've no idea.
Yeah.
I hope Biscuits braved it and come back in.
How long for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what amazes me? I don't know whether your dog's same, Tim. But you know when he gets on it's like a cushion. Hi Lee, how are you? He does like a circle about 4 times before he eventually.
Yes. My
Why
dogs
did they
that
do
on the
that?
couch. I don't flipping know.
Mine just
My dogs
flops.
do that on the
And I-
couch.
That's
yeah.
what I will look.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm
Does
like-
your dog do it as well, Scotty?
No, mine's more just flops everywhere.
Hiya, Steve.
And she always seems to
Hi,
sit
Steve's
on
place.
the end of the sofa. When I want to sit on the end of the sofa, it's just like move, 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 move. She won't move. She's stubborn. I mean, she is
But
getting old now, but
He says it's an easy fix, but it's a lot of work. But yeah, it's not a bed as such. I mean, the one in kitchen is like it's a bed. It's not a plastic basket or anything. It's like a bed with a cushion in bottom.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
this one we've got in here, it's more like a massive. I don't know. It's about that. It's about that thick, and it's more like a great big. I don't know. I don't know what you call it, cushion or whatever. But that's his sort of bed in here. Now, since he's had that, he spent more time in his other one.
Yeah.
But Gordo says Ronnie does it and all.
Yeah.
I mean, just envisage this. You know, of a night when you go to bed, can you imagine standing on top of bed and going round circles about 4 times before you eventually lay down?
Well, I'll just start doing that.
But yeah. Oh, The Last of Us. I don't think Chris has still finished watching it yet, Steve.
No,
But
Steve's been playing the video game.
He's been doing the game.
Steve's been playing it because the TV show is based off the game.
I know Chris started watching it, and because he said to him the other night, "What did you think to ending on it?" And he says, "I haven't got to ending on it yet." But yeah, can you imagine every time? Hiya, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. Okay, mate.
Hello, Johnny.
When we get in bed, going round in circles about 4 times before you settle down.
Yeah.
Oh, have you got Partners has got a problem.
What's Partner's problem?
Don't know, but Houston, I had a problem.
Yeah. Houston, I have a problem. His laptop's probably took a dump.
I mean,
it
kick him off StreamYard, wasn't it?
StreamYard. There's a new Scream film coming out, isn't there?
Scream
Definitely
6.
playing up because I'm not on a I know you're on your
desktop.
Desktop, yeah. I was mistaken, Partners.
But what it is on. I have both the YouTube bit and the StreamYards bit side by side. And basically, it's saying there's 20 odd in chat on YouTube, but zilch, zero, diddly squat on here. So I think it's probably StreamYards being a twat, basically. Hey up.
Right, I'm back. I think XSplit is doing something.
Just turn your volume up a bit, Partnest. Its volume's right down again. It's obviously done something to its
volume. My XSplit's causing problems. I think it's overheating my graphics card.
Oh dear.
Right.
It is very strenuous, XSplit.
Oh well.
I'm
But
still here.
same as I say, I've got the YouTube bit on. 19 watching it saying nah, and on the YouTube bit, I'm still by myself.
Right.
So I don't know whether it's actually showing anybody else that's on the panel up.
Yeah, it is on my end.
But we could see each other. But on Monday Madness on the YouTube bit, it's not showing anybody else up.
It is on my end.
It's me. I've got to. Yeah.
I want to use green screen.
I've gone right to edge, so it's like caught up a bit now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all right now. Apart from it saying that there's nobody watching on this bit. It says you wasn't live.
I think he's on about Tim because he had a accidental upcoming one. That's what Ali was on about.
Crypto, definitely on it.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Is it showing everybody up now? It was just me. Yeah. I sort of, thing. It was sort of, I had to.
Yeah.
But I've
Can't
been
get
live
up to
22 minutes and 22 seconds, and it's still saying 0 in.
Yeah. StreamYards is having a bit of a funny 5 minutes by the looks of it.
Yeah. It's taking a dump.
Yes.
See? Chris don't know it, but his farts is affecting StreamYards now.
Yeah, definitely.
I can see it being one of them nights.
Yeah.
Baby, can you're watching on your phone, aren't you? Is it all right? It's saying they're still saying on StreamYards there's nobody in.
21.
I know there is.
That's fine. So was a pound.
I don't know. I mean, I've tried going out and coming back in, but and refreshing it and reloading it. But yeah.
Thanks, Amjad.
But you see, I kept putting in chat, Tim. Don't panic. You know what I mean? That was the worst thing you could do. Don't panic. Just sort of, you work it out. Just breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then when my internet took a dump, I was like, oh no.
But the thing is, once you went on StreamYard, it were absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh dear. But yeah, it's you're gonna have to start doing regular, maybe on a Sunday night. I don't know.
Well, Sunday night there's only Sunday night there's Scrapping Irish, Bill guys playing with tools.
Jimmy C. He's later
Jimmy
on.
C.
Yeah, Jimmy C. Later on.
Yeah. Just trying to think.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I told you I'd do it, Crypto. Crypto thought I was going to pull out at the last minute. But no.
This is the thing. Never issue anybody a challenge because you know that they're going to do it.
Especially me.
Yeah. Oh, look at those chili chocolates. That was a challenge.
Oh, I want to know like that.
Because Crypto's challenge.
They were the weakest things ever. It's rubbish.
I've just noticed you've got you've done your name back to front, haven't you?
Yeah.
Noticed it. Well, not the main one, but the one underneath your headline. I've just noticed you've done it back to front. Tell you, it's been one of them days.
Well, that's what I kept saying on Saturday. God, the car was.
I'll tell you something, Scotty. My shoulder's been hurting me that bad today. I can't even lift my arm.
Ow.
It's like all in my collarbone, and like in that joint in me.
No, they're right back.
Yeah.
It's been that painful today. Yeah, I thought it was dislocated.
Yeah.
You will, Crypto. You will.
Yeah, you
'cause
should
challenged
have.
me
You should
to
have learnt your
something.
lesson first time, Crypto.
Yes.
So, but that's it. Oh, the thing is, Tim, as well. I noticed that there's a couple where it says notify me, and
Yeah.
I think you need to go back into where I
Yeah,
think where
yeah.
you were doing it, and like remove them or whatever. You know what I mean?
I've got two. I've got two in there that says upcoming, so I'll maybe need to go in there and delete them.
Yeah, that I noticed that
just-
today.
Yeah.
I think it was when you were after you first
go in
went
there
tips
and
up,
delete
when you were
them.
trying to set another one up.
Yeah. Yeah.
All good, Part Nest?
Yeah.
Good. But
Yeah.
same as I say, it's just been one of them days.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
we've just got
all Saturday.
we've just got such all snow and everything. It's been winding, pissing it down all day, and then on weather tonight it says more snow and ice. So I'm thinking, God, come on, warm
332
weather.
subscribers now.
Ooh,
Creeping slowly.
Callum wants to thank you as well, Tim and Crypto, for subscribing to him as well. Don't watch his video,
welcome,
guys. Do not watch his video. Do not watch his video.
No.
Oh God! I'm telling you now. Subscribing to him will be enough. You can watch all his other videos. Just don't watch this one that is put up today.
I'm the one that he uploaded today.
Like that, is it?
Yeah. Bedroom tour. I was saying to Tim before we started, right, shithole. But it's one of them things, Callum's room on door, and it's a no-go zone. So, yeah, a no-go zone it
I
stopped.
thought it always looks better on camera.
Callum's didn't.
No,
Trust me.
definitely.
It always looks better on camera than reality.
The thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah. So when he come down this afternoon, he come down and he says, I've uploaded a video, and Chris says, I know. He says, right, first thing tomorrow, he says, your fucking bedroom. Yeah. But and I put like in comments, typical lad's bedroom, shit everywhere. I know my wheelchair's in there, but there's nowhere else for it to go. But yeah, so Callum's just piled boxes on it, and his games are strewn all over the floor, and yeah, not a pretty sight. And then sort of about halfway through, he says, "Oh, there's still some sweet mappers on the floor." Well, I won't be telling folks that, Callum. Hiya, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny.
But yeah,
I'm guilty of that, but mine's on the desk at least.
but, yeah. And this
on top of my
is
empty cans.
and this is where I sit and do my gaming, and this game's strewn all over the place. Instead of putting them in, my games and my DVDs, and they're just like all over the floor. At least if you sort of you want to stack them, neatly. If you're going to do something like that, Callum. But hi, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
So anyway, Chris is when he went down to after we needed some bin liners anyway. So he said, right, in morning, he says there's some bin liners there. He says, get your room sorted. He says, because I feel ashamed of that. I says, well, you know, it's his room. It's his place to tidy it. You know what I mean? But yeah. But he's a 20-year-old lad, so yeah, he's a, you know, typical bedroom for a 20-year-old. We saw to a no entry sign on bedroom door. God knows what else is God knows what else is lying about on bedroom floor. I'm not going to find out. Put it that way.
Hi, Richard. No. Hi, Jennifer Masha.
Yeah, I think Scotty knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All sorts.
Yeah.
I've had a rapper.
No, I wouldn't say it. I didn't say. I wouldn't say it looked like Geordie's. He's got like a flick.
Yeah,
Flick
Geordie's
over.
totally different hairstyle.
Yeah. Crypto's laughing. But yeah. I says, couldn't you have gone out and filmed something? You know, it lashing down with rain and how windy it were. I says, you know, oh dear.
Yeah.
You don't know what goes through the minds, dear. But hey ho.
No.
That's why I'm telling everybody not to go and watch it, because it's right.
Oh, now they're all going to watch it just to find out.
It's right.
Yeah, exactly.
I know your tactics.
No, I'm not. I'm telling them not. I'm genuinely telling them not to watch it. Not reverse psychology or anything. No, definitely. Genuinely, don't go and watch it.
No.
So, you know, if that were me and I were a gaming person, I'd have all my games stacked up, not just strewn all over the floor. You know what I mean? However it finds anything, I'll never know.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing, Tim. You've got lads. The bedrooms is not like that, are they? No.
No.
And they've not got games strewn all over the place, and you know what I mean.
No.
However, he finds out that he wants to play on, I'll never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably why they're everywhere.
Yeah, and probably the games that he's been playing in different game cases.
It's like me. All my baking stuff, like Miss Sprinkles and Miss, you know, Miss Spices. I know where everything is because I've got a set of drawers, and I know where everything is. And I've got one drawer for spices and sprinkles. I've got another drawer for like chocolate chips and things like that. And then the third drawer is like cocoa powder and coconut and raisins, dates, walnuts. You know what I mean? I know where everything is in that set of drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I you know, I couldn't be doing with not knowing where things are, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
I've got a habit of that. I've got to use them for putting it down and then I can't find it.
yeah, I could honestly, I could probably do with another set of drawers, because I've got sort of me, you know, my food colouring. I've got that in like a plastic tub with a lid on, and then I've got a tall like plastic cup with a lid on that's got like the bats in and the googly eyes and you know what I mean, and all this, that, and other. I've got to have it sort of, you know, I've got to know where everything is.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh. Amjad's off to Nando's tomorrow. This is the thing. I've never been to a Nando's. What do they do? Pizza?
Chicken.
I don't know.
Chicken.
Nachos.
Peri chicken.
Oh.
But yeah,
You see, I've never been. I've been to TGIF, TGI, yeah. I've been to one of them.
TGI
I've never
Fridays.
been to,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
went to one of them.
I
basically
I think
chicken
when
and
his
stuff like that.
when his nephew was 21, but it were in Meadowhall, actually in Meadowhall. But I've never been to a Nando's
Peri grilled chicken.
grilled
Yep.
chicken. Ooh, Gary says
It is
Mexican.
real nice.
That's probably why I've never been then, Gary, because I'm not a spicy,
It's not Mexican.
not
you
a
have got
very
options.
spicy.
They're
Yeah.
There's lemon and herb chicken, so that's got no spice in it at all.
So
they
if
have
I
got
was to go to
options where
Nando's,
it's
that's
not.
probably the best option for me. Because with that's
Yeah.
spicy, no.
Yeah.
I mean, we have pizzas and we have pepperoni on it. But I always say to Chris, just make sure that my pizzas ain't got a lot of pieces of pepperoni on it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because even that sets, I get right indigestion. Gordo says, I'm saying, Gary, I can't eat spicy food. Gordo says he loves Nando's. But
Nando's is
I
good.
mean, but
Almost as good
Gordo,
as pineapple on pizza.
Gordo has got.
You can-
I don't think Tim heard me then.
He
He
must
did
have-
hear me.
He must have an iron,
Yes.
an iron stomach.
mentioned
Let's just put it
pineapple.
that way. 'Cause when he has a curry, it's like the hotter the better for Gordo. No.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
No,
Still have a
can't
curry
be
Saturday night,
spicy.
but they closed.
No, I don't eat.
I'll be awake all night.
They closed at 10:30. I was like, oh. Because I finished
I don't
racing
eat
by-
curries.
What? Probably about. What time did I finish racing?
You had
Just
to mention
after
pineapple
10.
on the pizza, didn't you, Scotty?
Yes, I did.
Now Crypto's mentioned it.
Yep.
Now that sort of thing, I could take it or leave it. Don't bother me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just seeing if I can. Yeah. I've always got plenty of these on hand. Antacid tablets,
Yeah.
just in case.
Right.
But the thing is, Gordo, I mean, not everybody's same. I can't eat spicy stuff. You know what I mean? It's
I stick to my boona. I like me boonas.
Hey up, I can't even eat that. If I have a curry, I have what's it, korma? But that's not hot, it's just creamy and yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see, I couldn't even eat chili because Gordo says last night they had chili and chips.
If you say so.
But yeah, you know what I mean. But this is another thing. So I got some stuck in my teeth. This is the thing. I
agree,
cucumber.
Johnny. I agree.
I like cucumber,
Not getting into
but
that
it
one.
don't like me. And it repeats on me. Something terrible.
Right.
I love cucumber. I love it on a sandwich
Clam.
and on a
No,
on
don't
a
mention cucumber
salad or
around
anything.
on
You know what I mean? Oh, Thai green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Thai green. I don't like it.
Yeah, but I mean, Gordo, what is mild is, you know what I mean? But yeah,
Whatever, Trevor.
pardon me. But yeah, I mean, I don't sort of take antacids for nothing, you know. I don't take it for fun on it, you know what I mean? It's just that certain foods I like, but they don't like me.
Yeah.
End of. Mind you, that's what you get when you're going on a bit.
Yeah.
You know, when you're clogging on in years. Oh, Johnny, it's Gordo's birthday today. So, and then it's Johnny's on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, me.
Oh, that's probably why I don't like it then. Don't like coconut.
Yeah, anything made with coconut milk is mild, basically the main source. Well, yeah, that'll do me. Do me, it's, you know, that'll do me just fine, a coma. Oh dear. But yeah, it goes down all right. It's just that when it goes down, it sort of sets me on fire.
Some Johnny Cash song.
I'm not on about ring sting either. I'm on about indigestion.
Other way.
But yeah. So let's talk food then. I know that Tim's, you know, there's a lot of things that he don't like. I know he don't like rice pudding. I have had tikka masala before, Gordo. You see, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like samosas. I like onion barges, but yeah, they don't. I love things like that, samosas and onion barges, and like the dips, you know, the dips that you can get, but they don't like me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's oh, excuse me.
Yes, he is crypto, no veg.
You can't have a Sunday dinner without any veg.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing that I don't have on my plate, and that's Brussels. And Johnny will, you know, no Brussels. You know, we're no Brussels zone.
I like Brussels.
Honestly, Scotty, Johnny said once, he says, they have people over for Christmas. He says, he's not bothered about anything else. He says, if it were left up to me, I'd have a plate full of Brussels. Oh, God, no. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Ran out of Brussels yesterday.
Yeah, Richard likes Brussels. Johnny likes Brussels. I think, though, it all stems back to when I were a kid. My mum wouldn't let us leave table until we'd eaten everything on his plate. And she knew I didn't like Brussels. So she says, well, if we've got to sit here all night, you know, until you've finished everything on your plate, you're not moving. So I was made to eat Brussels. And so yeah, I ever since then I've detested them.
I mean, I never used to like them, but
Oh, Gordo says he likes all veg, don't like broad beans and processed. What's them? Oh, they're not broad beans. They like very thin ones.
runner beans.
Runner beans.
That's it. Yeah,
That doesn't eat veg, you know. You're veg.
the broad beans have sort of got the red, the red seed thing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Runner beans.
I like the runner beans, but I'm not keen on broad beans either. I mean,
we'll work for a vegetable. So I can name my fruit and veg.
Richard says chuck them under bed in that pot.
Yeah.
Exactly, Crypto. Yeah, I mean, I like, I like carrots. I like new peas, sweet corn, them little runner beans. But yeah, you know what I mean. Ever since she made me eat Brussels sprouts, I've detested them. I've always thought that as well, Gordo. Broad beans are very bland.
That makes my gut just hurt reading it, Amjad. Ouch.
Ooh, that sounds all right. Amjad.
Sounds like chicken
That
pasta.
sounds like a chicken pancake. Yeah, or a chicken pancake. If it's covered in breadcrumbs.
It's got pastry.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Yeah.
Sounds like a very-
I like a mixture of vegetables, but I will not touch Brussels sprout.
Hang on. Mention mashed potato.
Oh yeah, definitely mashed potato. Yeah,
Mashed
I think
potato.
what he's referring to, Richard. We've just been talking about it, are the runner beans, them thin ones, or
Yeah.
some people call them.
Yeah, the original one.
Some call them string beans, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends sort of what you call them. You know what I mean? They've got several, but they're them very thin ones. And you don't sort of, with the broad beans, and they've got that great big purple bean in it. These aren't. You just chop them as is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like roast potatoes. I like mashed potatoes.
Yeah. I'll make my own mashed potato.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you don't like any veg at all, Tim.
Well, sorry, I'll eat peas and carrots. That's about the only two veg I will eat.
Richard says, "What's a French bean?"
It is a bean from France.
Ooh, I've been meaning to try that, Gordo. Sweet potatoes. They're them orange ones, aren't they?
Yeah, I've had mashed sweet potato. Not as much of a fan.
Hey, believe it or believe it not, you can actually bake with them sweet potatoes. There's a lot of recipes out there for sweet potatoes.
Just give me a big potato, turn it into a jacket, sorted.
But you'd be surprised how many. I mean, there's even like cakes. Where Wakey's got a thing about beetroot. Beetroot cakes and all sorts.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just baked sweet potato pudding.
Yeah. In the air fryer, yeah.
Air fryer.
This is on a website called what is it called again? Insanely Good, and it says 25 best sweet potato desserts.
Well, Gordo, you can keep your liver.
Potato with dessert.
It says sweet potatoes are a little more vibrant and they have a sweeter flavour naturally, which makes them a better choice for making sweets. I'm not just talking about sweetbreads and muffins. You'll find brownies, cookies, scones, and even cinnamon rolls. There you go. Yeah, that one is fudgy sweet potato brownies. And that's baby sweet potato.
Is it something you're going to try in the future?
Yeah, another one. Sweet potato cookies. That's made with sweet potatoes.
Hello, Tommy.
Hiya, Tommy. How are you?
Hi, Tommy.
Another
Tommy.
here, sweet potato scones with brown sugar.
Oh, I've got a tangled leg. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, look at this one. Look at this one. How bright it is. Sweet potato marshmallow bars. So you know what I mean? They are a thing if you want to make it a dessert with them. There's a sweet potato fudge as well. Sweet potato pie. A sweet potato cake.
Yikes.
I
I
mean,
think it
you
was
can
only
do
a graphic card problem.
there's another, like, obviously like a baked potato, but that's boring, isn't it? Sweet potato pie fudge. You know, the list goes on and on. You know what I mean? It's not just a savoury thing. It can you know, it be made into anything. Chomping at the bit, crypto.
It's ordered.
Oh, she does, yeah. Can you imagine YouTube that night? She'll break YouTube, you know, with nurse's outfit.
Yes. Just it. It's going to be a case of everybody's going to be up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's one of these things where, yeah.
Throw down the gauntlet. It's her turn to be challenged.
No, that was part of the bet, partners.
What she'd do if you dyed your hair.
She thought you were going to back out, you see.
No,
She
you
didn't think
your
he'd do
end
it.
of the bargain, Dennis.
Okie dokie then, Amjad. I'll see you later.
See you later, Amjad.
Okay, Amjad. See you later, Amjad.
What are you laughing at? What?
He's getting all excited. I was going for a wee and he just walks out and comes straight back in again.
Well, that's biscuit for you.
Can't say I blame him. Not the state of the weather.
Yeah, but best about it, Tim, Chris opened the door for him.
Yeah.
Because we've got like a little bit of a patio.
Yeah.
Like some double doors.
Yeah.
He goes out and yeah. When he does go out and does something, he'll get a treat when he comes back in. He thinks if he just goes out there, he's been out but not done no, and comes straight back in. He still thinks he's going to get a treat.
Going to get a treat.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Chris often says to him, "Pull other one, biscuit, because it's got bells on. You don't film me that easy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I said, well, this argument could be, Chris will say to him, "Do you want to go out?" Right, Dad, I've been out. Yeah. I went outside and come back in again. Yeah. You know, define out.
You should just stand outside with him.
Yeah. He's a crafty
He goes
sod.
out back.
Yeah. Breezy's biscuit's definition of going out is going out through them doors, standing on patio, and then coming back in.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Huh.
But yeah, you'll see us tomorrow. We're just doing boring scones tomorrow, I'm afraid.
The
Crypto.
hot cross ones.
Yeah, the hot cross biscuit scones. Yeah.
Do you know why they call them hot cross? Because it makes it all hot and cross.
Well, I mean, it's funny to say that, Part Nest, but it's to celebrate Easter and Passover and all this. Yeah, that cross is to signify that,
Yeah.
Jesus was,
Jesus dying on
By the
cross.
Romans.
yeah, and that's what the cross signifies. You know what I mean?
Crucified under Pontius Pilate.
Oh,
So,
yeah. I have a great friend in Rome called Biggest Dickus. So that's for the Life of Brian.
Life of Brian.
Yeah.
Does anyone else find it funny when I say biggest dickus? That's got to be one of the best films ever I've seen.
The extras who were the Roman soldiers, they were told they were not to laugh, otherwise they will, they get sacked.
Well, this is I've got a hot cross bum grill.
So that's how they got a real reaction out of soldiers, which is testament to the directing skills of the late great Terry Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one who
Well,
directed.
that's the thing as well. On tonight's news, they've been going on about Oscars and who got what and where for. Now, they've sort of made it a remake of Pinocchio, and it's sort of a bit on dark side, if you know what I mean. And all the marionettes was actually made in Manchester, and they got an Oscar for best. I don't know what it was called. Well, they got an Oscar anyway. But and they were all painstakingly made.
Up an Oscar as well.
Hey,
Brendan Fraser picked up an Oscar as well.
Yeah, I forget what it's called now. That picked up 9 Oscars. The one with what's the name? Jamie Lee Curtis. That's the one.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Oh.
You know that Life of Brian is like that one where they're throwing stones at them.
Yeah, there's that scene.
Yeah.
That
scene. That is brilliant. That is
I
brilliant.
think it's a brilliant film in general. The all Python's played multiple roles.
But it's because this were a thing when this particular movie, the predominantly how can I put it? Not the Chinese, or I mean, I don't want to say wrong thing here, but yeah, they weren't English, let's just say, and it's the first time a movie with predominantly
Middle East. It was filmed in Middle East.
Yeah, it's the first time that they've picked,
Dubai.
9 Oscars up. But then it took you to person that were reporting on it. And it says something about it says, well, they promised us diversity. And I think she was sort of alluding to the fact that it were fixed, if you know what I mean. Because they'd sort of said, like in previous, they were sort of said in previous Oscar ceremonies that it were predominantly white people and there weren't many coloured actors getting Oscars. And then something about it, they promised us last year more diversity.
Yeah.
Oh dear. They said, see what Tommy's put. Sounds like there might be a bit of a legal beagle in Biscuit. Technically speaking, he does fulfil his part of the contract by going out the door when you have failed to fulfil your part. Biscuit would win if the issue went to court.
Hi, James. On this rail.
Hi,
Yeah, but
James.
But just going outside, stay
Yeah.
turning back. That's
Yeah, well, it's sort of, yeah. I mean, I always say this, never bite hand
That's
that
what my
feeds
dog
you.
does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
My dog tends to do it. Go
he-
outside, bark immediately as soon as the door closes.
I mean, Chris
Right.
should be a bit more clearer as to define the word out. You know, you've got to go on guard and you've got to do a pee-pee, and then you can have a treat, Biscuit.
does he have to have it in writing? Or is he going to sign a contract with it for print?
Biscuit. Do you need it in writing? Didn't you hear what I said about what Tommy said? Oh, I've got to scroll back now. Tommy says, sounds like there must be a bit of a legal beagle in Biscuit. Technically speaking, he does fulfill his part of the contract by going out the door. Whereas you failed to fulfill your part, Biscuit would win if the issue went to court.
Nah, but we're officially
Does Chris put his leg and show him how to do it? No, I think he's got that one down to a T, Gordo.
I'm only going to crouch down in the middle of the grass.
Well, yeah, next you'll be
I've done
asking
this
him
rail.
to go in circles when he. Hi, Joel.
Hello, John. Everyone on
Hi,
panel.
Joel.
Hello.
So yeah, we're getting in a bit of a legal battle here.
What kind of battle here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is sort of way it's got to go.
Pardon me.
Before Biscuit goes out, Chris has got to sit him down and say, well, only way you're going to get a treat, Biscuit, is if you go and you have a wee in the back garden. Yeah, you've got to make it clear that he's got, yeah.
Steps and scratches.
You've got to be definitive with the instructions. Oh dear. Yeah, you've sort of got to make it exactly clear what you want him to do. So how are you, Joel?
Good. When I see you, always good.
Yeah,
When I see you all, also.
Say the same about you, Joel.
Thank you. See, it was nice seeing your twin yesterday, Tony, Anthony.
Yes.
Gordo says
Yes.
legal beagle. He says, I
Yes.
thought Biscuit were a German Shepherd cross.
You've got a voice. Actually,
They do sound very, very similar, yeah.
Yeah, could definitely throw some people off.
When I was younger, our mum used to dress us the same, so nobody could tell us apart.
I was expecting that.
and I guess that with girlfriends, it must have been as well kind of cheeky.
Yeah, well, we've heard one of Tim's confessions, and we were waiting for some juicy gossip, and all he said were, "Yeah, I pinched one of his girlfriends." You know, we were sitting there on edge of seats, waiting for this juicy gossip.
Juicy gossip, because I know twins, and they play like honest. It's not, but when they were young, they interchanged the.
Yeah. It's like this. It's like the some people you can fool and some people you can't.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Hi, Kathy. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Kathy.
People that don't know you, you'd probably be able to get away with it. But I don't think that people that know you would you'd get away with it, because it's like this. Even though you're twins, you've got separate. How can I put it? Yeah. What word am I looking for?
We've got separate lifestyles.
Well, it's not your lifestyles. It's like mannerisms and things like that. There's certain
and you're never
differences.
identical.
Different personalities.
Yeah, personality. That's what we're thinking of.
Have you got the same height? Same, exactly the same? Because the twins, I know they are not exactly
we were
same tall.
But you see, you see, Richard's got
yes, we are exactly
twins,
identical.
and they did look at because see, this is the thing. Not all twins is identical, obviously, because when you get identical twins, it's one egg that splits. Now, when you've got non-identical twins, it's like two separate eggs. If you know what I mean.
Twins that are not identical.
But not all twins is identical.
Boy and a girl as well.
Yeah, fraternal twins.
It's called fraternal.
That's fraternal twins.
Yeah, you can get identical twins or fraternal twins.
Yeah, meaning that in terms they are twins. Because, the mother carried them together, but it's like two separate eggs and two separate sperms of. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to explain birds and bees, do I? You know what I mean? But yeah, when they're identical,
no.
Yeah, it's when yeah, they ain't same sack, but they don't like split.
Identical twins, same sack. Yeah.
But apparently, they have a language, like a code when they are children or teenagers. They have their own, how can I say, they understand each other. And sometimes it can be disturbing because they exactly know the other one's feelings.
Yeah, and
the other ones
that's more prevalent in identical twins than it is in like non-identical twins. Hang on a minute.
Heard a boop. I heard a boop.
Richard?
Yeah, no, identical twins like sometimes can sense, like let's say use Tim as an example. His brother, his twin, they're identical. Now, if it's, I don't know whether you've sort of come across this, Tim, but when he had his hip operation, did you feel like pain in part where he'd had his operation? Sometimes it's like when one's feeling pain, the other feels it too.
Cold and windy.
Jeanette, I felt his pain as well.
Yeah, that's more prevalent in identical twins than it is in non-identical twins.
Yep.
And some identical twins have a sense like when something's wrong.
Yes, they have a sense, for sure. They have a sense, and they know exactly. It's magic. Nature is magic. When you have twins, it's for me, it's beautiful. How nature can
here's
work.
the thing. Here's the thing. Me and my twin brother used to fight like cat and dog.
I think all siblings do. Not just twins. Oh God, there's many.
Yeah.
Me and my sister. I mean, she's younger than me. Sort of. Oh, she's on a picture up there. Anyway, different as chalk and cheese. But yeah, we used. Well, she was the one that Yeah, she used to beat crap out on. Well, not beat crap out on me, but like slam doors in my face and.
Oh,
But I was always one that got blamed for it because I'm older
yes.
one, I'm bigger one. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Sort of not believing that.
Because you are the eldest, and the eldest is never believed.
I can't reach it. It's
Well,
up there.
saying that maybe it's not always true.
But yeah, me, you know, I was always even though I mean this is sort of an example.
Mm-hmm.
I was swimming in a gala this particular night, and we're we're having words. It was just slammed door straight in my face, and I got in fact, I've still got lump on my lip now, and it come up in a great big blood blister. Now I were injured party, but I still got blamed for it. And I had to go to this swimming gala with this great big blood blister on my lip, when everybody's saying, "How you done that?" Oh, my sister slammed door in my face.
No, I'm laughing, but it's not funny at all.
Yep.
But yeah, you know what I mean. That's Richard's twins. And let me tell you, that's not the natural hair colour. They've died. They've each dyed the hair.
Yeah, they're both redheads.
Yeah. So they non-identical then?
No,
Richard?
they're not identical. No, different eggs.
Oh, beautiful! Your daughters, they are.
Yeah, they twins.
Oh, gorgeous, lovely. And do they get
different universities? They've not gone to the same university. They've both gone to different.
Yeah. But it's great for parents to have children that are totally different, even twins.
Yeah.
It's like the choice of a king or a queen. I mean, it's the and do they get on or they fight a lot? Okay.
That's when they were little. It comes up.
So one is Ginger.
That's when they were about 5.
Oh, so cute.
They do look a lot alike, but you can tell that they're not identical, if you know what I mean.
That one has a lot much darker hair. She's actually let hers go back to the correct colour now. She's now a redhead again, but it's much darker, whereas she's always been paler,
Yeah, you can tell difference in shading hair. That one's got a darker red than other.
Oh, with a fringe. Oh, so cute.
So what they're studying at university again, Richard?
Well, there's only one of them. So only one of them's at university.
Oh, they were both going to university.
They are, but one's having a year off first.
They're 18. They're 18.
The one on the one on the it's on the left on my picture, but for some reason it's showing on the right. The one on the right, I think you can see the blonde-haired one. She's going to be a doctor. She's at university now.
Oh, doctor.
Oh.
Yeah. She's been hacking lungs out of bodies all this week.
Ooh.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's all part of training.
Yeah, removing lungs. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Well, not for me, that, I'm afraid.
And what's the other one going to do then?
Oh, no, she goes, can't make up her mind what to do yet. So we just said, just take your time and decide, decide what you want to do. No point in wasting money going to university.
That's it. She's got to be sure what she wants before she makes that decision what she wants.
And even in America, it's even more. In America, and Katie should know it. Knows it. You save money as from when the child is born. As soon as the child is born, you start saving up. Or I don't know how to explain this, but people, it's a lot of money.
I mean, the one who's got university now, the one with the blonde hair, she's always wanted to be a doctor.
Wow.
As soon as she left, and she got top marks from school, because you can't just go to university and be a doctor. You've got to get A's, all straight A's, before you'll even be looked at the university. If you don't get straight A's, you don't get in.
And what doctor she wants to be?
She wants to be a doctor in a hospital. She wants to be like a GP. She wants to be like a consultant in a hospital,
Oh,
Yeah.
But
right.
oh, they throw them into it big time. I mean, she's only been there since last August, and
Okay.
she's gone through umpteen bodies.
What, real bodies?
Yeah, real bodies. Yeah, people who've donated themselves to medical science. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
You know, when they die, they,
Heard about
you
that.
know, and they have to go to a funeral after. She's been to 2 funerals this week. When the body's no longer usable, in other words, they've hacked it up to it's nothing.
Yeah.
They bury it, and it has to have a proper funeral. You know, they don't just chuck it in a skip back at university waiting for a bin man. It has to have a proper send off.
Imagine that though. That would be terrifying. I found an arm.
Biffa don't come and collect it in a bit arms and legs and stuff.
I mean, I know it sounds a bit, you know, gross, but in order for them to learn,
that's to be done.
Yeah.
they've got to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, they have to. They have to do heart transplants and all that, but they do it on dead bodies. You know what I mean? They remove a heart from one body to another and reattach it in the dead body. You know what I mean? As it would be in a living body. You know.
But yeah. I mean, it probably, you know, it probably repulses some people, but it's in order to learn, you've got to do it exactly. You know,
she hates it when they're looking at you because some bodies, when they die dead, their eyes are open. She says it's horrendous when they've got their eyes open and they're staring at you.
Oh, I couldn't be doing
You
that.
know, so when their eyes closed, or they're led on the front, because lots of our operations now are done through back door. You know what I mean? She said it's all right when they're on the front. But if their eyes are open, she says it's a killer. You just think they're going to blink.
But this is the thing. I mean, and I've heard it before that when a person dies, you know, like how you get these like muscle spasms, that dead bodies can actually have these like muscle spasms. So a lot of time, people have thought that they're still alive, but they're not. It's just these spasms in you know.
Yeah.
Somebody do an experiment.
Yeah, it's very it's really hard stuff, really, because she's up till all hours at night working after she's been doing this stuff all day. You know what I mean? It's really long days.
I mean, they've been on about today about these junior doctors are now going on strike.
Yeah.
You know, and to me, I mean, it's all about pay rises in line with inflation. They gave them a 2% pay rise last year. I mean, when you think about it, junior doctors are only on £14 an hour.
Yeah.
Now, you think that all studying they have to do, how many years of training they have to do?
Well, it's
ridiculous. And yet a lot of the consultants and the nurses rely heavily on the junior doctors.
Oh, yeah.
And to me,
every other job going, you do 3 years at university for. To be a doctor, it's 7. You've got to do 7 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? A lot of the hospitals do rely very heavily on junior doctors. Now, to me, £14 an hour, it's like a slap in face.
It's not a lot, really, when you think you've got somebody kicking a bag of wind around on a Saturday afternoon getting paid $500,000 a week just for playing football.
Yeah,
I think that's a joke. Is that?
I mean, when it ran news this evening, they were saying that, you know, there's a lot more jobs out there that are getting paid a lot more.
Yeah,
and haven't got the skill set what it is to become a junior doctor.
They showed a doctor on Channel 4 about a month ago, and he were doing 2 or 3 heart operations every single day, and some of his days were 15 hours a day, 6 days a week, and he were only getting 90 grand a year. 90 grand a year sounds a lot, but when he's saving 2 or 3 lives every day, it's worth every penny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now, Casey's saying even longer than 7 years when you want to be a specialist. And even for nurses, they are not well paid, not paid enough for the
And when
job.
you've done the 7 years, you've got to then work in the hospital for a certain amount of time before you come out your time there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You've got to have
job.
a placement in a hospital, and then.
Yeah. It's a long
I mean,
job.
you think about it. To become a consultant or something to that effect, it could take years.
Yeah.
Because you've got to work your way up to that consultancy, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like these people who do X-rays. That's 7 years for that. A radiologist, you know what I mean? It's not just a case of taking snapshots. You've really got to know what you're doing, you know. And that's 7 years. Is that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? If you know what I mean. It's same as you say. Look at lives they saving on a daily basis.
Correct.
And it's like a slap in face.
Oh yeah. You know, on Channel 4 on the documentary, right? He was about a month ago, and every day with 15 hours, and he was doing 2 or 3 heart operations a day, and he was going in on Saturdays and doing 2 or 3. And he says, I get 90 grand a year for this, and he says, and people say, wow, that's big money, but they don't see what I have to go through for 90 grand.
Well, that's it. I mean, when you break it down, Richard, it's not a lot.
No, and he says every other job on the planet. You can make a mistake and cover it up. You can't make a mistake at that job. There's no coming back.
Yeah.
It's got to be right every time. It's not like fitting windows or doing plumbing where you put an elbow on wrong and it leaks. You can't do that with an heart operation. It's got to be right every single time.
Well, I know somebody at Pilgrim Hospital that did that sort of mistake, and it cost me stepdad his life.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. If you make a mistake, it's a life or death mistake. It's not an error that can be corrected.
Yeah, he only went in for a routine operation, and they had let a junior doctor do that, and they had to. They found he got cancer in his. They took his appendix out, and then they took so much of his, I don't know, colon or his intestine or whatever. They took so much of it out, but then they joined it back together. Now, right from the get-go, as soon as he come round from operation, he were feeling sick, he were clammy, he were, you know, we could see that there was some sort of an infection. Now, this particular doctor said, oh, it's all right, it's just trapped wind, you know, because we've cut a bit out here and we've took your appendix away and this, that and other. And basically... he was complaining all week. He couldn't eat nothing. He couldn't. Yeah, you could see him slowly going downhill. And he had his operation on the Monday, and it wasn't till the Friday that they took him for another scan. They waited 5 days to take him for a scan, and they found out that the guy that had done the operation hadn't connected the things back together properly, and bile were leaking out this bad connection, and he got septicemia and he passed away. So yeah, you know, I mean, these things do happen.
You can have that with a tooth that is infected. If you have a tooth that hurts, you have to go straight to the dentist, because the infection can go into your blood.
But we kept telling them, Joel, there's something more going off. You know, this is not right. It should be back on his feet and going up mend and everything. They were just getting worse and worse. But they waited 5 days to send him down for it. Why wait 5 days? You know what I mean? This is what we find confusing. Why would they wait 5 days before sending him for a scan to discover? And I got a phone call out of the blue. They've rushed him back into operating theatre. You know, get here now. But you know what I mean? And a few days later, he passed away.
Well, life can be. It's
you know, and when you know,
and the next day
You see, my mum always blamed herself because it was her that sort of persuaded him to go in for this operation, and they'd been to see a consultant beforehand, and they said, oh, you know, we've done this operation thousands of times, and, you know, we've never had anybody, you know, die on us, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, to them, it was just going in for a routine operation and never come out of hospital.
More than.
And this is what we're saying. That's sort of why they have to do these long training.
Yeah.
You know, but there again, they're getting too much pressure put on them by nurses, by you know, all number of manner of. They think because they're a junior doctor that, you know, we'll put some workload onto them because they, you know, they can ease the strain on our workload. But it don't work like that.
No. They're absolutely run ragged, they are, some of them. It's not so much the nurses, it seems to be more the consultants that seem to have the hardest time. They're the ones, because obviously there's only a handful of them in the hospital, and they think they're going home and walloped. They're hit with another operation just 10 minutes before they to go home. And you imagine you've done sort of 9 hours or 10 hours, and you're thinking, right, God, I can go home and I'm in say or whatever. And there's an accident and somebody comes in who needs something. You're there for another 3 or 4 hours on top.
Some of these junior doctors do double shifts.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and they're working 60 and 70 hours a week.
They need more staff.
You imagine? That's like double.
And with COVID, it got worse because of too much work and.
Yeah,
but this is it. You know what I mean?
I think come back as well. It's COVID. We've some off at work with COVID now. It's creeping back in again.
It's. I think a lot of time. Well, I don't know about anywhere else, but in this country, the junior doctors are the hospital scapegoats. Let's just say.
As scapegoats.
You all don't know what scapegoat.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's you know, I mean, like what Kathy's just said, what is routine for a doctor isn't routine for the patients. I totally agree there, because my stepdad were absolutely shit scared of having this operation. And my mum was the one that persuaded him, you know, you'll be all right. It's, you know, you'll be out in a few days. And this is why when he passed away, she blamed herself. She went through this stage where she blamed herself because she was the one that persuaded him to have this operation.
Yeah, but
the thing is, you know, these advertisements on telly about these poo kits that they're sending out when you're over a certain age. Now, through one of them routine poo kits, as I call them, that he found out he'd got cancer, but it was treatable. Let's just say it was treatable. But he didn't like hospitals, and you know what I mean. It was my mum that persuaded him. You know, well, if we don't have operation, you know, you're gonna need chemo, and it's only gonna spread, and you know what I mean. I can't really explain, but when it happened, my mum blamed herself for persuading him to go in for this operation in the first place. I says, "Well, you weren't to know. You weren't to know."
No.
You know what I mean? You can't blame yourself. It's a lot of ifs and whats. You know what I mean? What ifs and this, that, and other. You know, and I often said to her, "You can't." She says, "I know what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying, but it just don't make me feel any better. I still blame myself." But yeah, you know what I mean? It's very.
Oh, I understand. When you have to make a decision, and then you see that.
But, I mean, it weren't really her decision. It was his decision to have the operation, but he were umming and ahhing whether or not to have it, and it was my mum that persuaded him to have it.
And maybe he would have died of another cause.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. And that's
no
what
operation.
that's what I kept saying to my mum. You can't blame yourself.
Worse,
You know,
without the operation.
nobody's got a crystal ball and can see into the future and what will going to happen.
So what Kathy's just put.
Yeah, some cases it's sure death. If you, this is what my mum tried to tell me stepdad. You know, they found cancer. If you don't have this operation, that cancer's still going to be there, and yeah, it might progress over years.
Yeah.
You know, if you know, it's sort of shoulda shunta sort of thing. And she persuaded him to have the operation, and hence the reason why she blamed herself. So anyway, we'll go on to a different subject. I blame Richard because it really subject. I don't want to be maudling or you know what I mean, but that's sort of just my you know, my own personal experience, you know.
And some people say when it's your time, when it's your hour, it's your hour. It's
yeah, you know what I mean. It's I must say, like, I mean, my mum died of cancer, so that's the worst experience, watching your loved one die of cancer. But next to that is watching your stepdad die of septicemia and know that you couldn't do note about it.
I've done that.
That's a good icebreaker. Like cream donuts.
You remember, Ali, yesterday you asked me what I wanted to drink, and I asked you because we were waiting for Tim to come back, and we were in a live where there was nobody else waiting. And then he asked me, what would you like to drink? I said to him, hey, I think we are just the two of us. And he said, oh, okay. So
it's like it got there in end. It did a cracking job on StreamYard, you know.
Oh, nice.
I was sat here last night at 9 o'clock thinking, where's everybody? I thought, where's everybody? I thought the big hairdo were tonight. And at 9 o'clock, there were nobody about.
No, it said 9:30 anyway, Richard.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it said 9:30.
But yeah, he started doing it, and he was just going into it, scrubbing it in his ear, and yeah, internet.
I watched a bit of it back this morning, and he looked like a
bro.
Bro. The superhero Scott.
So yeah, we were all sat on edge of his seats in Tenderhooks waiting because he was just rubbing it in. We kept saying, well, if he leaves it any longer, you know what I mean? It's only supposed to be on 10 minutes. we imagined him coming back and it being bright green or something, you know what I mean? But
imagine the disaster that would have been.
You know, sort of several failed live streams after that as well.
I bet when you had it all over your face, you went to the bathroom and thought, I hope this washes off.
I've tried to give him a few pointers. I says, next time you do it, Tim, I says, get some wet wipes, because when I do mine, it goes in all your crevices in your ears and everywhere.
The thing is that when you start dyeing your hair has to be wet first. And you did it on dry hair, so I was... No,
I've never, ever dyed mine wet. I've always done it dry and washed hair, it says.
You had a comb thing. You had to comb it through on the one I did. Just comb it through dry hair.
Because it's written on the box that it has to be wet first. Well, after, it's not a big deal now if it's not wet.
Yeah, look, just to prove that that's hair dye.
Yes.
And here's instructions.
Distractions.
Instructions.
Make sure you've got a panel full of people.
Yeah, distractions.
All waiting. Correct time.
Did you know, Janet, that Richard was live to
Oh yeah, other night Chris was watching it in bed. He went, "Hey, up, Richard's live."
I messaged.
I went,
I
I nearly had heart failure. And
I was
we
sat
were
here
just
about
getting ready to go
12
to
like doing
sleep.
no mates.
We just getting ready to go to sleep, and Chris went, "Hey, up," he says, "What's Richard doing live?" I think, did he come in and say hello? I know it. I says, "Just say hello from me," you know what I mean. We were getting ready to go to sleep. We were.
Yeah, I had 3 watching, 3.
Yeah.
You, Chris, and Joelle. Oh, Tim, I think Tim came in.
Right, I'll tell you what it says now, right?
I think Tim came
Chris
in.
and I.
Yeah.
Right, put on your gloves and keep them on during the whole process of application. Protect your shoulders from any splashes with an old towel.
Yeah. Oh,
that were an afterthought with Tim, though. That way, towel.
And not on the carpet, Tim, because apparently your carpet. You said,
yeah. Did you get it up off your carpet, Tim? Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
I'm Tracy.
So it says unscrew the
Hi,
cap
Tracy.
from the
No,
developer
it's not standing
bottle.
on carpet.
Open the colourant cream tube and pierce the seal using the sharp point in its cap. Squeeze the entire contents of the colourant cream tube into the developer bottle. Rescrew the cap of the developer bottle back on and shake the mixture vigorously for 30 seconds to ensure an even mixture. Important. Break off the tip of the applicator immediately after mixing to avoid the bottle bursting and damage from the product overflowing. Break off, immediately apply colour to your hair. Right. Whole head. Right. Keep your gloves on, protect your shoulder, blah, blah. Yeah, we've already gone through that
Check
one.
first before it spills.
Begin with your roots using the bottle.
And don't spill the product on your...
Go to the bathroom and wash your face.
Carpet. Yeah.
Yeah. You look like one of Jackson's before you went to wash your face.
But I remember that your hands were black.
Well, this is a bit of it. It says do not inhale or ingest.
So you're going to drink it.
Yeah.
Unless
so basically you can't breathe during the whole period.
Yeah.
It says do not use it to dye a beard or mustache for any other purpose than colouring your hair.
But he did.
Put
that on his eye.
But yours was specially just for men beard.
Yeah, I had to get because I tried that were on my head, on the beard, and it didn't do nothing. But they say that hair is the same as other hair. It's different hair. We're not going down this road with the hair again, but you know what I mean. Her other body hair is different than your head hair.
Of course it is.
Oh yeah.
It has no
you
effect.
tried dyeing Richard.
No, but this is the hair you get there is more like other beaver.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Beaver. Again, beaver.
It keeps popping up that word, but
Beaver.
because I tried it and it did nothing.
It's driving me crazy.
You see, it says on my hair dye, leave to develop for 30 minutes. If you have lots of greys or have resistant hair, leave for 35 minutes.
Hi, Kathleen Mullen.
Don't worry if the colour of the cream appears darker than expected. You're thinking, oh shit, I'll wash it off.
Oh, it's been on for a while.
No, Tim, you like
you know what I mean?
It looks
and then
good
if
on
it starts going green or pink, you're thinking, oh crap, I better wash it off. Hi, Kath.
Say that again, Joel.
Or yellow. It looks good on you. You like the result of it. Do you like your health?
That's the thing as
Yes,
well.
I do like the result. Yes.
Yeah, great.
See you later, Jennifer.
See you later.
You know, with this Just for Men, do you get a conditioner as well?
Jennifer, thanks.
There's always a conditioner.
There is in like women's hair dye.
No.
No, the one I got was just one bottle. The one I did on my head.
Yeah.
Just one thing with a comb, like the one that I did my beard with. It was different clobber.
So next challenge. So next challenge is gonna be.
See,
Oh,
Tim's used some two-pack stuff. Mine were all just ready
it's
to go in
here.
one bottle.
Right.
So next challenge is gonna be Crypto's nurse.
Gordo wants to know what you use for grey pubic hairs. Asking for a friend.
It's the other one. It's the one I've got for pubes.
Yeah, right,
So yeah, this is bottle one.
It's called Just for Beaver.
Not Justin Bieber.
No, not Justin Bieber. It's Just for Beaver.
I know what you meant.
The beaver has to be natural. No.
A razor on a bar of soap.
Oh, here we are. It's all right. It's in all different languages, and I finally found UK one.
Ah, UK one.
Yeah, developer milk safety instructions. So yeah, that's that bottle. That's the developer thing.
Yeah.
This is your colour, right? This is your colour bit. So yeah, you unscrew that. That's got like a.
So look what Gary's put. He's hit the nail on the head. Shave the old pubes, and it makes your todger look bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Richard, I've got one. So anyway, you put that into that bottle, shake it all about, flick lid off.
It's like mowing the grass round a tree stump.
Oh, God.
You don't see when grass is long, but you mow that grass and out it pops.
Gordo says I'm a bit reluctant to wash and go down there. Anyway, this is third, and that is the conditioner.
Nice.
Colour intent. What is it? After colour conditioner. So yeah.
And if it burns, go to hospital.
Yeah.
But anyway, so them off for Amazon were about £3 from it. Bubble dick. What Richard says, if you shave your pubes off, it makes your todger look bigger.
I'm having a bowl badger.
How silly.
We'll be there tonight in front of me with big. Come on.
Gordo says it's okay doing that, Richard, until you nick it with a razor. You'll have to get some wax strips.
Yeah, oh God, stop that.
It's all right, Richard, if you pull them off quick.
No,
I'm
that's
doing
just
one
too
of them
painful.
things. Can you imagine that? Oof.
I
Bloody
had
hell.
wax strip on my leg before. That hurt.
One of them electric capillaries. Just got that down there. Bloody hell.
I had a
Yeah, well,
square
there's such a
patch.
thing now, Scotty, is back, sack and crack.
Yeah. Oh, no
Yeah,
way.
thanks.
Yeah.
dang it.
Oh, dear.
Oof.
Yeah.
Bad enough having that one square of no hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I mean, Chris tried it on his arm once, one of these wax strips, and I went, I'll pull it off as quick as I can. He about cried. And he went,
Oh.
"Stop that." He says, at least we on my arm. He says, it'll grow back.
And he cried.
Manscaping.
Get the lawn mower.
You
I
should
don't
read the
get
Veet
brand
reviews on Amazon.
It is a thing.
Yeah, Veets, that's a
Oh,
cream, isn't it?
yes.
You could use
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but
And
not
when it
for
says
down
on the tin,
there.
it's a
Can
sugar-free.
you not? Is that not what it's for? Veets? What's Veets
It's
for?
like you know.
It is for down there, isn't it?
Gummy bears, isn't it?
It's for everywhere, isn't it? Veets.
There we go. That's a project goes on about which.
I'm laughing at what part it says lawnmower.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That's
Yeah, it's
actually what
called
it's called.
This
That's
is for
it. It's
Tim
like
that
a miniature
lawnmower.
lawnmower
seen
to have there.
for a couple of times.
Could end up like Action Man if you do it wrong. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Figure it out.
But this is the thing. This is the thing.
I'm
Right.
there's a shape of a love heart.
Too much information, partner.
The thing is that
Is that a man as well? Or
if someone shows us for real how to no, I'm joking.
yeah, Tim, that's your next
I
challenge.
don't know where you're going with that.
This is your next challenge.
That's it. We need a volunteer to do
A live pubic removals.
a live.
I
What?
think that would stay on.
See, even
No,
even
yeah.
Gordo says it's okay unless you want your balls to explode in a ball of fire. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Yeah.
That one at Pioneers.
And the
just
thing
put
is,
up a
nowadays, a
travel
lot of the
Yeah,
shades
you
of
are.
cream, I've
Go on holiday
noticed,
for.
it's got aloe vera in it.
See, Tim's keeping tight-lipped because we've gave him a challenge to, pubic hair removal live.
Yeah. Let's spend the 9:30.
We want him to more than trim his balls,
Well, you can't do that on a
we're
Sunday.
talking about the old kit and caboodle.
We have to see what it is and what it feels like.
No.
We have
It's not touch TV, Joel.
No chance.
gonna play porn.
Gordo says the ball's in his court partner.
You'll have it out. You'll do it at 9 o'clock.
Crypto says I'm doing no more challenges.
No more.
And I ain't, I'm
No.
just going to be an innocent bystander in all this. You will not figure it out for yourselves. I'm pleading fifth. I know nothing, I see nothing, and I hear nothing.
Free shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to make it a bit more? It comes with free shipping.
Yeah.
Does it cover
you
a
get the
return
right thing through the post.
All
Yeah.
tax included.
Don't end up
Tracy
with a
says,
dildo.
well said, Jeanette. Yeah. You've seen, see no evil, speak no evil. Yeah, well, that's me.
Don't end up with a love bug.
Is that
Alice says probably Gary Ross, 2 strokes and it becomes messy.
What's that say, partners?
Gordo says, does it come with plasters?
No, probably it's not
That's
good.
what
It'll
it says on the tin. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
in case, eh? Tell you
I'll
something.
give it that happened because that thing's designed for.
Well, never fear. Right. I've got my little brown bag.
You could have
Right.
one of these. You're not
Yeah.
careful.
You're going to barf
I've got
it with.
plenty of iodine strips. Right.
What was that program called with animals? I forgot. What's it called? Bite Nest. That program with
Creature
animals.
And I've got
Comfort.
plenty of plasters.
What else?
come
Love
on, Rita.
us. So, yeah.
Put it in your ear.
So if anybody is up for the challenge, oh shit,
Other side, Richard.
I'll ship them off to Joel so
Yeah,
Joel
that's
can
all
stick
you
them
do.
on.
To your left.
But yeah, I've got plenty of
All right.
iodine strip, plastic things,
Take it out.
and plenty of these little So yeah, so that's that bit covered. Not quite literally, if you know what I mean.
I've got a question for Wakibi and Ali. Is that true that
I don't think Gary were coming in then, were he?
is
Go
that
on, tell the
true
story
that
again, Richard.
Scottish, when they wear a kilt, they have no. It is commonly said here around Europe or in France that when Scottish wear a kilt,
Yeah, they don't wear anything underneath it.
is that
Yeah.
true?
That's what
Yes,
the
they
same
don't wear anything
nothing
underneath it.
below.
Yes.
Yeah, Tim will tell you, but he's not really Scottish.
Yes.
But yeah, it is true.
I'll
I'm
be able
off to
to
wear a kilt in
answer
August
really
for a
nice,
wedding that I'm
that.
going to.
It's very windy up
Really?
Scotland.
I'm going to say, just don't bend down.
Yes.
Just don't bend down.
I'll be having
Yeah.
boxer shorts on.
Can't sit on no park benches or out with a kilt on.
Yeah, Alice,
There you go.
you know, two Scotsmen, we don't wear anything under it.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, you've heard it, yeah. Mine's fine. Well, I'll tell you the story, Gary. Just Exhibit 1, Richard. Exhibit 1.
Exhibit 1, hang on, I'm just putting it back in its bag, hang on.
Yeah.
You want it with or without wireless remote control? You're
Well,
on it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Exhibit 1, Gary. We were talking about ordering off a Wish one night. So
This is a
Richard
back
ordered
massager.
that off Wished, and it was supposed to be a back massager.
Muscle massager, it was called.
Yeah, a muscle massager.
Which, in a sense, perhaps it is. But what kind
Well,
of
yeah.
muscle?
But I don't think that's the use it was intended for.
We didn't mean like the
Yeah,
love
no,
buzz.
no.
Come on.
Yeah. Anyway, it came, and the name of it was the Love Buzz. Come with remote control and everything. And yeah, Richard's been hiding it away ever since. He can't get shut of it for love nor money. He's offered people that he'll send it to them for nothing, but
Yeah, send
nobody
it to
wants
you
to hear
for-
it.
And nobody wants it.
And the actual name of it's called the Love Buzz. So what in the world would you call a muscle massager Love Buzz for?
And that wasn't the picture on the advert, I can assure you.
And-
I mean,
yeah, and that
mine's
was the
not
picture on the
brilliant, but
advert.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Gordo's going to show us it is now. Yeah, he's got one that lights up on end. Oh, he's got two.
Ooh,
Oh,
at
I
least.
don't know if I
The big
played
balls
it.
on end on them.
Who remembers Hello Hello with flashing bed knobs
I didn't used to watch it.
in
So.
Madame Fanny's bedroom when they were receiving the radio broadcast?
That's it.
Gary says, "Is that for you? You sitting in your car in a dark country lane? When, you know,
Like
all the
that
night when
policeman
you
who
get your car out."
Who couldn't speak properly. That policeman.
Good morning.
That's it.
So
So what are they actually, Gordo? What are they?
Off a PlayStation to them.
PlayStation.
Controllers for PlayStation, I think.
What?
If for a PlayStation, then
PlayStation.
controller things.
Oh,
Motion
I
things.
didn't know.
Motion sticks, I think.
Yeah, I've never seen out like it before. I just know the black
They're
thing
not,
with
they're not
two
love buzzers.
balls on end, a ball on each end.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's from my PlayStation VR.
Oh.
That was fine.
Crypto's trying to go to send it to you, Gordo, because it's your birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Gordo.
I don't know where it's been.
But yeah, it's Johnny's birthday on Saturday, Richard.
Wow.
Oh, I could
Send
pop
it-
in this in post.
Yeah, you can
March
I
is,
can send it love buzz as a present.
yeah. Surprise birthday present.
Mhm.
I was going to
I'm
put
sure
it in a
Claire
box
get
and
more
send
use
it to
out
my
of it.
mum and see what she reckoned of it.
You've got to send it anonymously if
What's
you're
this that's come
sending
through
it
post?
to your
She'd
mum.
stir coffee or something with it.
What?
She'd say, what's this that's come through post? She'd probably stir a cup of tea with it.
Either that, Richard, or should be saying, hello? Hello? Is this my new
Oh.
phone?
She did that with me.
This
the
is
other
a
night.
Oh, dear, yeah.
I rung her up the other night and she did that with me with TV remote. She went right quiet. I said, "What are you doing? I can hardly hear you." She says, "I can't hear you." She picked the TV remote up by mistake. Talking up TV remote because she got up to get something to read this number to me, and she sat back down and picked up the TV remote. Unbelievable.
Tommy says a pal of mine's bird paid over £1,000 for one of them cats with no hair.
Oh, yeah.
When I heard this, I wanted to go up the cats and dogs home and get some kittens and a bottle of Vimac, but he wasn't having it. I reckon they're dead ugly, them cats with no hair.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, all well and good for people that like them, but yeah, they look dead ugly.
I think they're like for people who have allergies, you know, but I think they're pretty ugly. I think they're called Egyptian cats.
Sphinx cat, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Sphinx, I don't know. Tracy says Johnny's not stopped talking about it. He thinks I've forgot. But yeah, oh dear.
I love buzz.
We see this as the randomness of my live streams. You see, you never know what we're going to talk about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Flashing balls and love buzzers and, you know, waxing.
Hey, we had a girl at work, cleaner at work. She doesn't work now, but she used to work at our place. She says, "God, I found a bargain on eBay. Nail brushes," she says, "and I'll get a big box of them for only a couple of quid." I said, "All right." She said, "And we'll put them in toilets, you know, for people to wash their hands with and stuff." And it was like £2 for like 30 of these nail brushes. And when they came in back, they were for Barbie dolls' houses. They were that big.
That's why they were £2.
Yeah, about 50 of them. I said, "Who wants 50 Barbie nail brushes?" God, I couldn't
Gordo says, "Tell your mum it's a new electric whisk."
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I can just imagine. I'm just envisaging a look on her face when she opened this box and they like little minute.
They were minute. They were miniature little pink things. They didn't even have bristles on. They just were meant to look like nail files or something. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh dear. Have you told anybody about the love buzz situation then, or he kept that under wraps?
I haven't told anybody about that.
I'll tell you something. When he first got it, he put, because it comes in like a little patch as well, remote control. He took it to work and put it in his locker at work. Until we got talking about it one night, we said, You've got to bring it and show it us, Richard.
And I had to smuggle it out. I thought, if somebody stands at back of me and says me, "Pull a dildo out safe," it's not going to look very good. So, what on earth has he got a dildo in office fire in the safe?
Gordo says he's never found the attraction of those bald pussies. They look all wrinkled and yeah.
Horrible.
Oh dear. But yeah, you know what I mean. Do you know, if my mum had been here now, she'd have been absolutely peeing her pants. What we talking about now?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That was a good thing about my mum. She was very open-minded.
Mine's exactly the same. She just comes straight out with it.
You know what I mean?
She comes straight. Sometimes
she'd be in hysterics. My mum would, if she were watching this now.
She talks loud, and because she's a little bit deaf, she talks loud, and when her whisper is like 1,000 decibels. You know what I mean? We went to a do a few months back, and she came with us, and she says, and I couldn't answer it because I knew she was speaking too loud. I thought, I'm just going to ignore her. She says, Hey, we were one of them. They look a queer couple. She's at it. This couple who was sat across, but she was saying it. She was whispering to me, but it was really loud. And I just ignored her. I thought they must be able to hear her, and she's going, "Look at them. They look a funny couple, then." And that's what she's like. And oh God, no, shut up. You know.
Tommy says the cat escaped off their apartment, 3rd floor balcony, never to be seen again. You couldn't make this shit up. Over $1,000 and it fucked off.
Didn't like the fact that I had no hair.
Oh dear. I mean, some people put like jumpers on them and all sorts, don't they?
Oh,
you know what I mean? Why buy a bald pussy if you're going to put a jumper or something on it?
On a certain level.
I'm not actually seeing anybody with a jumper on the bottom pussy, but go on.
Or putting a jacket on it, you know what I mean?
It sounds even worse.
You may as well buy a pussy with fur on and be done with it, you know what I mean? Like, instead of having to buy all these expensive jumpers and coats and God knows what else. But yeah, you know what I mean? This is the thing. You see all these what they call handbag cats and dogs, or dogs in particular. They've got all sorts on, and there's like boutiques and everything out there. Gordo says, what cat's name? Free Willy. See you later, Lee.
See you later, Lee.
You know what I mean? Can you imagine going to a dog boutique with our biscuit? He'd be looking at us as if to say, Dad, what the hell is this you're putting on me? You know what I mean? And you've got like some of these, I mean, Ronnie had this thing on his head. You know, our biscuit had never let us do that.
Oh, yeah. You see some people with cats on leads, and I think, what the bloody hell, walking a cat on a lead? What the hell are these?
You know what I mean? It's I mean, but they've got specialist boutiques specifically for these dogs that that you put in your handbag. You know what I mean?
That's dog we used to have. As soon as you let it outdoor, you'd find a big lump of cow clap and stick its face in it.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something now. Chris took Biscuit out this afternoon, and he says all snow's gone. Right, and right near our front door, they were like this little semicircle, of snow, no bigger than like a dinner plate.
And he peed.
No, he walked right up to it. He walked right up to it, and it's going. He loves eating snow, and there's no snow anywhere except for this little round dinner plate size patch near front door. And he'd gone on his walk and everything, and waited till he got home so he could chomp on this. Gordo says his neighbour
how he can love eating snow like that.
I think it's ridiculous.
You know, if you're gonna, I mean, it's like our Tucker. Our Tucker's out in all weathers. He don't particularly like rain because he's been in and out more times than a hooker in a brothel. You know what I mean?
What about hooker in a brothel?
You mean like a fiddler's elbow?
Keep coming in and out. But he's all right when it's sort of like just drizzling. But you know, when it decides to absolutely pelt it down, that's when he gives up and says, well, yeah, you beat me, I'm coming in. Tell him, just pick that up off the floor for me. But yeah, like a fiddler's elbow.
Yeah, as I saying, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, Tucker sort of cat. If it's decent weather, it's out. If it's shit weather, it's in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All about.
Yeah.
My mum's cat never leaves house. It just stands there at back door and gazes out, and that's it.
Can't see chat at the moment.
Put a foot outside.
But anyway, yeah, is it? And I mean, I keep saying, I think he does. Him and Benny were as thick as thieves, and when we lost Benny, he was lost.
Yeah.
But he don't go far. He don't go far. He likes to have a little wander. I mean, Chris, I don't know whether people have seen that picture that Chris has. I think he's put up on Facebook. Yeah, and you were it through kitchen window. You took it. Yeah.
The name Benny was for Benny Hill.
No. Chris named him. No, Callum named him. Now, here's the story. We had a cat before that, and his name was Eddie.
Eddie.
Eddie Guerrero, the famous wrestler.
All right.
So he called that one Eddie. Now, when we had Benny, his best friend at school was called Ben. So
Eddie Guerrero.
So anyway, so we called him Benny.
Right.
Yeah, he wanted to call him Batista.
Yeah, we wanted to call our Eddie Batista.
You think I'm shouting Batista for your team?
When we had Eddie,
Benny.
Callum wanted to call him Batista. And Chris says, think again, Callum, because I ain't standing on doorstep shouting, Batista, come in for your tea.
Batista, I've never heard of that.
I mean, dog called Undertaker.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, so when Eddie died, he got run over. So we just got Benny. So we adopted a female cat. So when he's saying, now what can we call a female cat? And he was thinking of all these female wrestlers. I went, Callum, just go with something simple. We'll call her Lucy. So that's what
Lucy in the sky with
So anyway, so yeah, we were going. He were wanting actually to name her after a female wrestler, and I thought, no, we're not going down wrestling route again.
Here we go.
You know, and we were sort of walked to school. I says, why don't we call her Lucy? That's nice and short. You know, it's easy to remember. Blah blah blah. So we settled on Lucy. No. We'd have probably ended up with Trish Stratus or something like that, or
Benny and the Jets and Lucy and the what is it, Joelle? What was that
in
song?
The sky with diamonds. It's diamonds. I don't know.
Kathy says, "Well, don't name it The Rock." If you guess, Kathy, Callum is a big WWE fan, so yeah. But he did name Benny after his friend at school, whose name was Ben. So yeah.
Okay, Ben.
So we sort of compromised, and I thought, well, I ain't taking another cat with some stupid name, like Princess whatever it is. I says Lucy's a nice name. Sort of tried to steer him away from, coming up with any stupid.
Could have been Goldberg.
Goldberg, yeah. Goldberg, get back here.
What? Goldberg.
Gordo says we named our cat Cooking Fat.
Yeah, Goldberg.
But anyway, I had a rabbit called Starsky. Yeah, Starsky and Hutch. But yeah, so I sort of tried to, encourage him to call her Lucy. So that's what we did. We called her Lucy, and nice, simple, feminine name for a girl cat. So yeah.
I knew a dog, Fonzie.
You got a dog called Lucy,
You happy?
Fonzie?
That was called
Cadbury. That was called Lucy.
I had a cat called Whisper.
Crypto says a cat was called Cadbury's.
Cadbury's?
I had a cat called Whisper.
We're trying to figure
out how to spell it.
I think next cat we're going to call 3-leg-8 Callum.
Cad.
Mars bar.
What my sister's
Coffee Chris.
Is it cafe base? Just call it pussy. I can't find my pussy.
Mars bar.
Oh, Callum's just said Mars bar. My missus's dog is called Lucy, but that's what I thought, Gary. It's a nice, simple name. It's sort of, it's a dog cat name. You know what I mean? So I sort of sold him on the idea of calling it Lucy. Mum's cat were called Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Anyone for peanuts?
You need to make sure you pronounce that one right.
Salted or honey roast. Dry roasted.
That's been cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts.
Green nuts.
Oh dear! Can you imagine calling a dog or cat double decker? Come on, double decker.
Yeah.
You've
got to stay with one word.
Don't worry, there'll be another one along in 10 minutes. Oh dear!
Kit Kat. I lost my Kit Kat. Oh, it's in the pocket.
Just for the last 20 minutes, have you ever heard of anybody call the cats or dogs some ridiculous names? You know what I mean? I mean, what I want to know is, how come whoever had Biscuit before us, how come they come up with Biscuit?
That's a bit. I don't know.
I would never think of calling
the guy
I would never imagine calling a dog Biscuit.
Weren't called Gary, were they? Gary Baldy.
Gary Baldy.
Custard cream.
That's it. He might have been named after. That's why he called it
Ginger
Biscuit.
nut.
The great uncle had a cat called Tripod. They only had 3 legs.
Yeah. Cat called Trio.
Yeah, Kathy says, how about Dick? Chris can be outside yelling for his dick. But yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've not come across anybody that, weird and,
There must have been a reason why they called it Biscuit.
I don't know. It's
biscuit coloured.
It's not. It's not a biscuit colour. It's a German Shepherd colour.
Yeah, but there must be another reason.
Might have been a small kid.
Got up one day and thought, we'll call this dog Biscuit. It's like saying, I'll name my dog Loaf.
That's it. Gary says, stop talking about my man here, Richard.
On lack of it.
Oh dear. Gary Baldy. That one's a good one. Ain't nobody loves me, Kathy, because Biscuit's Chris's dog and I took as Chris's cat. I mean, Benny was predominantly mine, but he died. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so when Tucker goes out and he comes in all wet, he's got a wet pussy on his lap.
That's the same, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
since I've had a wet cat on my lap, shall we say?
But it's like, I mean, there's probably several reasons why Tucker's called Tucker, but when we adopted it, it already got Tucker. But I know it's, where is it? Grange Hill? Grange Hill?
Yeah. Grange Hill, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenkins.
Tucker Jenkins. Tucker Jenkins. Played by Todd Cartier.
Yeah.
Todd
Look, a spin-off from Grange Hill.
Yeah.
Todd Carty. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also played.
You know what I mean? I mean, that I can live with Tucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean?
You got that one off the internet, partner.
No, that's an old one, Tim.
Oh, dear. But, yeah, you know what I mean?
No, I got that on the internet.
Anybody else heard of anybody shouting unusual names?
I'm trying to think.
My
You see,
just
see, we've got on end of our row. She's a three-legged. She's a three-legged Yorkshire Terrier. And Chris were sort of getting mixed up because he thought her name were Millie, but it's Tilly. Now that to me is a perfect little name for a dog.
Who say
You don't see it on panel, I can assure you that, Kathy. It's same, you know, shaving on in certain areas live. Yeah, you're not going to see that from me either. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's. I mean, but we've been relatively lucky, you know. Lucy hadn't got a name because I think she was about 12, 13 weeks when we adopted her, so we got to name her. And Benny he were only a kitten.
Oh,
Johnny says his mum's
right,
British poodle called Tilly.
That reminds me of poodles. That reminds me. Multiple.
Come on with one testicle. I'm a bollock
alcohol.
I've heard that one before. But you know what I mean? It's sort of, we took her. We didn't have no choice, and with Biscuit we didn't have no choice because that. Okie dokie then. Thanks for popping in, Ali.
Safe, mate.
Night, Ali.
Get Tina, my love. Would you nick your bollock off? What? Pronounce it. Who'd you nick bollock off? Yeah. Name it Bandit, Jeanette, after you. It's a long way off, Kathy, because he only died last year, so you know things is.
Hitler only had one ball, according to Gary.
Oh.
Albert Hall. Yeah, I'm just going to say
to the music of Colonel Bogey.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Fat Winger Bells.
Yeah,
Fat Winger Bells. And what? Butty Ear Buckle. Butty Ear Buckle. They strange names.
Butty Ear.
But yeah, they some weird names. Crypto, he kept them quiet. Butty Ear Buckle. Can you imagine going on doorstep and shouting them in?
What's the ear buckle? Come on.
Fat Winger Bells.
Yeah.
Fat Winger Bells.
Slobber down my cock off.
Russian prostitute, slobber down my cock off.
Prostitute, slobber down the cocky bitch.
What have we descended into? Even Callum sat here laughing.
Slightly rude jokes. Well, we need a laugh.
They're not real names, Jeanette. Crypto changed them from swear words. See them bin liners down there, Callum. You're taking them upstairs tomorrow. I don't know how you dare film that.
Crypto name, no interest, little. There you are.
In that state. She's only owning up now to her naming them. When she was little. Yeah. Whatever possessed you, Crypto.
I'm named a guinea pig Tigger after Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
A Chinese hooker wang one in.
I was upset I then named a budgie Tigger.
Oh, dear.
I wasn't going to think about Tigger.
And Kermit, the frog, Kermit. I knew a dog called Kermit.
Bacon fingers.
Really great dog.
Kermit. May be good.
You know what I mean? Who'd name the dog Kermit?
Kermit the Frog.
Not me.
Joelle says she knew somebody that got a dog called Kermit.
Kermit.
As well named Cat Miss Piggy.
We were just telling them about when we had Eddie. And you wanted,
Named after Eddie Guerrero.
no, you wanted to call him Batista, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
It's like saying I want to name it Hulk Hogan.
We'll get a goldfish called a Wagyu then. Andre the Giant.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
There's
Andre
Kermit.
Giant.
He's behind Scotty, Kermit. There he is. He used to sing with his nephew. What was his nephew called? Robin.
Oh,
Something like that. His nephew.
Don't know.
Kermit's nephew.
Tadpole.
yeah.
Tadpole.
No.
The frog.
Well, he would have been at one point. But
I'm
the
having
nephew
frog's
used
farm.
to sing with him that song halfway up the stairs. Do you remember it?
I say, I've just thought of something. Can you imagine adopting two cats or getting two cats, calling them Batman and Robin?
Robin the Frog, yeah. Robin the
And then
Frog.
when you come in, Batman, come in, Robin, and you can
Catwoman.
hear somebody in background going, Batman.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
A YouTuber I know is
Twinkie.
called his cat Starbucks.
Go get
Starbucks.
Stop.
That cost a fortune.
Cost a fortune.
What are you gonna name your cat and dog Burger King?
Burger King shit.
There you go, Batmobile.
Yes, I agree.
It's Robin. Oh dear.
That's my cock, Robin, but what's the question?
Yeah. Jesus wept.
I bet I did.
You flipping would have done if you'd been on this panel.
Probably turning in his grave.
He looks like he's got a frog on his back.
I hope this all started out with Richard's love buzz. It's your fault, Richard. What you've descended this chat into
The Somerset version of the Batmobile.
waving your love buzzing around.
Cotton balls.
Well, we've had it out for a week or two. It's back in cupboard now.
That's good.
I don't leave that out on table.
It don't see the light of day all that often, does it, Richard?
Shite, no. Not that anybody else comes in here like, so I don't know why not, but no way.
But yeah, the funny thing is though, he flashes it about on live streams quite a bit.
Only once a month.
People are probably thinking.
I keep hoping that somebody will get attracted to it and say, "Oh, I need one of them," and I'll put it in post to him.
Oh dear. But this is the thing, he can't even give it away.
No.
Nobody's interested.
Morning.
Well, if it gives me £1 million, I'll take it away. I'll even pick it up in person.
I'd drive around all day picking them up for £1 million. I get a boot full.
Dear. But yeah, can't give it away.
There must be a use for it other than what it's supposed to be used for. Maybe for milkshakes or something. Switch it on. Graphing coffee or something weird.
Everybody come to your backyard for your milkshake.
You know, using the vibrate function to vibrate.
I mean, that were a good idea. Gordo says, post it to your mum and tell her it looks like a hand whisk.
Yeah. I might do that.
See you later, Johnny.
See you later, Johnny.
Bye, Johnny.
See you later, Johnny.
I hope you feel better soon.
Get well
I
soon.
hope you get
Oh,
better
dear.
soon, Johnny, mate.
Yep.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, like Johnny's dog's named Buddy. You know what I mean? That's the sort of name you want for your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, Gordo says, give it away. That's because people don't know where it's been. They might be getting a bum deal with it. See you morning.
Bum deal.
Oh, dear. Well, funny thing is, I've been going 2.5 hours and never had a single person in all night. Everybody's on that. On StreamYard, it's still saying 0. But you look on YouTube, and I've got 20 watching.
All right. I wonder what you're on about.
Yeah, so at top here, where timer is, it says 0.
I thought then for a minute. I thought I'd been talking to myself in that hour.
So according to StreamYard, there's been nobody in all night. It's been saying 0 since we started. And I bought Tim up, and I even I says, fought for me, Tim, while I go and refresh it. And I refreshed it and everything. Came back in, and it was still doing it. So
one thing I've noticed tonight, well, since I've been here, I've not heard a single burp. What's up?
True.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, don't jinx the good thing.
Are you all right, Tim?
The minute it burps, it makes it freeze.
Right.
I can burp if you want.
Women don't burp, so they tell us.
Oh.
Come on, Joel, give us a big burp.
No.
I can try.
Well.
Yeah, we've gone to a twilight zone, Kathy, and we've, imagine.
Drink that Orangina right fast.
Coming. It's not.
For me, burping? Do you want me to burp?
I'm waiting for a burp.
I can.
There you go. Do that without moving her lips.
1, 2, testicles.
I need to drink for that. My God,
Gordo says you go steady holding it in, you'll blow yourself up. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, normally, if I drink coffee fast, it makes me burp. But for some unusual reason, I've just drunk it and it hasn't made me burp. It's probably, it's probably sort of.
It helps if you drink a carbonated drink.
Definitely.
Oh dear. Here goes then.
Another one.
Tend to fight more than burp.
But that the only thing with that is I sort of pour it out and then there you go.
Bless you.
Oh, what a night.
I
mean, it went on Tim's level, but yeah.
Bloody hell, I've started some of tea, haven't I?
No.
Yeah, they're rattling now.
Gone from nobody burping to everybody burping.
Oh, that was feeble. That were Scotty.
Josephine.
I think I'll stick to the farting.
Yeah, I mean, mine were better than that.
Yeah.
You've got a headache? Not tonight?
You got a headache.
Not tonight, Josephine.
You got a headache? Not tonight.
That's why I've always got headache tablets on my side at bed. Because then when I say I've got a headache, Chris will say, well, you've got no excuse, take some tablets.
Correct. I used to take a packet to bed with me. Just took you need an headache tablet. No, does that mean we've got a chance then?
But this is the thing, and it all depends how your digestive system works. You know what I mean?
She used to say to me, I fancy getting a boob job. I said, well,
then you fart and you burp.
Say that again, Richard.
She used to say to me, I fancy getting a boob job. I used to say, just wipe them with Andrex. It worked on your ass.
Oh dear me.
Oh dear you. Oh dear me. Oh dear you.
Pardon me, that were only a little one. That were a sort of, you know,
Probably
Follow
something to do with the fact that I'm sat here alone now.
oh, that's not very nice, Richard.
Suggestions with Andrex.
Yeah. Right, without further ado, I've been going 2.5 hours. If you want to stop behind, you know, you're welcome to do so, but I'm going to shut it down and I'll see you. It's all right, I can feel her. Yeah, I can see. I'll see you all tomorrow on the baking live. We're making hot cross scones tomorrow. No chocolate, just your, you know, raisins, mixed peel, you know. And you too, Kathy. It's been a joy tonight. You know, and you too, Tommy. Don't get any mac on your eyes. It makes your eyes water. No, that's a blast. I haven't seen him mac in a long time.
In mac on your rack.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going, guys, and I shall see you all on the baking live tomorrow.
Can't call
And thank you for making tonight very enjoyable.
Thank you.
You know, even though we were talking about love buds and balls and cocks and, you know, everything else in between. See you later, guys. Bye.
One mate, bye all. Bye, Kathleen.
Tim made sure he got that one in quick.